Hey puppies, and welcome back to another snapshot showcase. Today we're talking about 22W16A and 22W16B, which brought about a brand new music disc, incredible and very helpful changes to the Allays, and also even more lore. So we're going to start off today's video by talking about the brand new music discs. Yep, there's a brand new music disc by the name of 5. As you can see, it's by someone called Samuel Aberg. I'm probably pronouncing that very wrong, so apologies for that. But there we go. This is the first music disc by this person here, and it's very different to all the other ones. So in the beginning, you know, there was only the normal music discs. You had all of these ones up to well, I mean, technically weight was added later, but you know, all of these ones up to weight, they're normal. You can get 13 and cat in dungeon and occasional loot chests. Then you have pig steps only in bastion remnants. Other side is in ancient city and stronghold loot chests. And then you have 5. Now 5 looks quite like something. Let me think. Look at that. Look at that. They look so similar. It's actually really cool. So in case the visual appearance, or the fact that I'm standing in Ancient City didn't make it clear enough, you can only find the 5 music disc inside of Ancient City loot chests. But yet, there's even more rarity to it. So, I mean, it's not like, because getting it in an Ancient City loot chest is so easy. Like, obviously, that'd be too easy if it was in a loot chest somewhere. No. It's harder than that. Here we are. Here we have, ironically, on the other side is in here, but we also have this. The Disc Fragments. Disc Fragments can be found inside of Ancient City loot chests rarely. Like, this thing was rare. I had to check out, well, 3 chests. But, like, yeah, this thing is quite rare. If I was to collect 9 of these things... That's 7. I actually don't think... I think there's only 7 in this Ancient City. So that to prove its rarity, Minecraft has given me an Ancient City that only has 7. But luckily I'm in creative mode. If I was to somehow collect 9 disc fragments from Ancient City loot chests and put them in the crafting grid like this, you can get a music disc. You actually have to craft this music disc. By far, it's definitely the first one to do anything like that. It's very cool, and it sounds a little bit like this. Uh-oh. Is it creepy? Oh no, I'm getting 11 vibes instantaneously. Oh my gosh, this is like 11, but even scarier. Oh no. Oh no. This is my first time hearing it. Oh, what is this? Why did they make another 11 with it? Oh, it's named. What if the numbers mean something? 5, 11, 13. What is this? What is this code? Wow, I just listened to the entirety of 5, if I'm not mistaken. I don't actually know if if it's still going or not, actually. Yeah, it turns out it's very similar to 11, which also, when you think about it, makes a lot of sense. I mean, literally fragmented disc, spookiness. Yeah, they're very similar, which is quite interesting. So, 5. Definitely not something you listen to if you want to hear good music. By the way, I just want to say before we continue on, this is a very, very cool seed. So, if you want to see it, there's the seed, 22W16B. It's not the greatest seed if you want to see a deep dark, but because this is like a couple of thousand blocks away, but it's also open to the surface at one point. Like, it's a massive, really cool cave. Yeah, pretty cool. Really cool. The other changes that were in this snapshot were related to Allays. Allays now have 20 health instead of 10, which is very nice. Let's get some Allays! Allays are now slower when they're just wandering around like they are now. They are also faster when they go to pick up an item. That really was fast. That really was fast. Their item search range has also been changed from 9 to 32. So that's a gigantic dude, you're right there? My gosh. But come over here. They're faster. They also have less of a delay when throwing items. So really, overall, they've been buffed and improved significantly. A couple of other changes have been made to everyone's favourite frog things. The frog lights are now movable by pistons. Oh yeah, and frogs can spawn on a variety of new blocks, including grass, leaves, moss, all that kind of luscious stuff. So now they can spawn much further in lots bigger quantities in the big and thicker mangrove swamps. Please don't walk into the sulfire, you will die. Some other changes have been made to random events. They have now been made more predictable. Has been made a bit more predictable. It also doesn't seem perfectly predictable, which is kind of a good change. I didn't want it to be perfect. The Allays come over. Some new music has also been added into the game. 4 new music pieces that will play on the main menu as well as in certain biomes, which suspiciously sounds like Deep Dark. Well, I mean, it sounds nothing like Deep Dark, but that's an assumption. Stop giving me fragments! Another thing to know is that this snapshot is slightly or fairly unstable. It's the most unstable snapshot that I've seen in quite a while. I'm not 100% sure of the reasoning behind this, but I think it's something to do with Allays. Maybe something to do with the no AI Allays that I have there, or it's just genuinely the Allays in the area. But yes, 22W16B was released to fix a crash. And all I'm saying is that there are still crashes. I've experienced this crash many times now, and I've had to kill all entities twice to solve it. So, yeah, be very wary of any crashes. Always back up your worlds if you have a long-term survival world and you're going to play it in a snapshot. But, be very careful because the Warden Army is coming. I mean, because you might get crashes, yeah. As we listen to the soothing sounds of... I don't know what the heck this thing is. I will have to say, I'll see you in the next Snapshot Showcase, or the next 1.19 video, or the next Curiosity episode. Either way, there's lots of new music, changes to frogs, changes to Allays, and general improvements to the 1.19 Deep Dark. And so, puppies, I'll see you soon.